Hey, creative writers and English 103 students. This video is kind of a combination to help you realize what you need to do for MLA 8 formatting, largely for both of your classes in terms of the journal entries. So journal entries are coming up. So I want to run through quick MLA 8 formatting, how to set that up. I showed it to my English 103 classes in class, but for the creative writers, I wanted to make sure that you also had a video to help you. So I'm going to share my screen here. Real quick. Let's see here. So when you're on your screen, you want to open up Microsoft Word, okay? And when you open up Microsoft Word, it'll look like this. Now, there is on this screen a couple things that you can do. First is you can click on blank document and set up MLA step by step by step, and I'll show you how to do that. But I think that there's an easier way to do it, which is up in the search bar when you are opening up Microsoft Word, just type in MLA. My apologies. And then you want to make sure that you're clicking on the MLA style paper. This literally sets everything up for you. And what you can do, so I'll enlarge this so that you can see, you just literally go in here and you delete everything that you don't need, okay? So we got rid of all of that stuff. And then you plug your names in here, the course number, date. So if it's like today, you would do 10 September. You'll notice that it prompts you right there in the white bar that pops up by the date to just hit enter and it'll insert the date. So you do that. You would change the title to Journal Entry 1, okay, or Journal Entry 2. And then you want to make sure that you go up here and you change your name to whatever your last name is, okay? Now, one thing with this document is that on page 2, it doesn't continue the header, which is this right here. So the way that this is working, you've got to make sure that you go in and you get the header on page 2 as well. So what I do is I'll normally just hit enter, and then I will go up here to the insert tab, which is the third tab over, and I'll just click on that third item on the left side, which is page break. And then you'll see right here down in the upper left hand or upper right hand corner of this page, it doesn't have the last name, so you just add your last name in there, and then that'll complete the header. And so basic MLA formatting is that you need 1-inch margins all the way around the page. You need to make sure that you have your heading up here with your name, my name, the course number, and the date. You need to have a title, and then everything needs to be true double spaced, okay? The document that I've shown you here with that template, when you go to File up here, and then you go to New, and then you type in MLA, that's the best way to do it, okay? But I'm going to show you how to do it with a blank document as well, so that so if you feel comfortable with that template, you can go ahead and stop watching the video. However, if you want to start from a blank slate with MLA 8, and you can set it up this way. So you got to make sure that you change everything to Times New Roman, 12-point font, okay, just like so. We want to make sure that we are creating true double spacing. So what you do is when you're on the Home tab here, you go over to the middle part of the screen, which is the paragraph, and you click on the arrow that is the paragraph settings, okay? So you see that little pop-up menu that's there. Click on that. You change spacing, which is in the indent and line tab. So that's the thing that just naturally pops up as the default. And we're looking for spacing. We want to make sure that we change the word after, the value there to 0. And we want to make sure that we change line spacing to double. Okay. When you do that, you can hit OK. Now you'll have true double spacing. You remember that your heading has your name. It has my name. It has the course and your section number. So I'll just put the section number in for my creative writers. Okay, and then you do the date. So it would be 10 September. Notice it prompts me to hit enter, and I can just insert that. I then center the title. All right, like that, using the center key in the paragraph section, middle of the screen on the Home tab, and hit title. Okay, and then what you'll do is you need to insert your header. So putting your header in is going up to the insert tab, the third tab over, and then you hit all the way, or you scroll all the, you don't hit, you scroll all the way over to this box that says header and footer near the left hand or right hand side of the page. You click on page number, top of page, and then these drop down menus, you're going to hit plain number 3, which is the third one down. When you do so, you type in your last name, and then you want to make sure that you highlight your name and the page number, and you'll notice the pop-up menu that pops up right next to it. You change this to Times New Roman, 12-point font, and your page is set up correctly at this point. The only thing you want to do is just make sure you hit enter, get it over to the left-hand side of the page, and then hit tab, and you're ready to start typing from there. Blah, 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 blah. There you go. So your journal entries need to be in this, and all the papers that you write throughout the semester, you want to make sure you do this. And then for my creative writers, you also want to make sure that you are correctly formatting your stories with this format as well. Okay. Hopefully this helps. And if you have any questions, of course, please feel free to email me. Remember, my email is cmiller02@swmich.edu. All right, everyone. Have a great day.